It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Throwing first play is Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Now Pickett on 4th down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Oh, it shifts past him. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down and 4, Pickett. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Running on first down, Eckler. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I saw this with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Pickett. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Trying with Pickett here on third down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
This is a counter play. Eckler, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Here's Pickett on second down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Pickett. Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Once more, here's Eckler. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, Pickett. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 11, mighty.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
11, Thomas.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Thomas.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
11 MP, take 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Austin Eckler taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
11 MT, hey, we got to go score. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
All right, ready? 11 MT. 11. 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
11 Thomas. 12.
Here's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
On one, right?
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
12. 11 MT, hey. 11.
Now Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Go, go, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Left side to Lamb. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 41, Burrow. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again, and not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now they send the tight end in motion left.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it's...
Pickett lost it, and the Bengals grab it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is taken into the end zone, a fumble recovery, and a Cincinnati touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The 22 more yards there and another first down. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Touchdown! Calvin Austin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. A Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here we go.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
11, MT, pace. Stop.
He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his clock? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now Pickett. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, MT. 11, MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TV. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game. And now this time, an interception return for another score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 24. After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached.
And now here is another interception. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. 12. In motion right here, Boyd.
11.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is out of bounds here. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11. Stop.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.